So you guys, I'm doing a live tweeting um commentary about the jury selection in the P Diddy Combs trial, and I'm doing this only because I don't want to go on people's channels and get their channel messed up with my ridiculous comments. I'd rather damage my own channel if that be the case. You know what I'm saying? I always deal with this feeling like things were my fault and people don't like me. So when like I don't see people, respond or something weird like that, then that makes me feel weird. It's weird in my perspective. So it's better off if I just do my own stuff right here, and I can comment live. And then my comment is on my channel, and I don't damage their channel. All right, so Pete, I think the third witness that Murad Morelli is the first person I reported that I heard report on this last night, and I thought this might be one of those things that get taken down because the other time he did an awesome report and was first was with Virginia Roberts when she officially passed, and they took his and he asked for a moment of silence. They took his thing down by the next day. And this is Murad Morelli. I'll show you guys later, but because my computer has also ADHD, so it don't like when I do a lot to it. It don't like a lot of stimulant. Just like, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm just gonna listen with her, and I'm gonna review the live tweets. Now, I did this already this morning before I had to go to an appointment, and I've just been going about 2.5 hours, and if I can find my paper, I will tell you what juror we left off on. This is the life of a person with ADHD trying to keep up with some notes for shit that ain't got nothing to do with them. I can't keep up with my own notes about my own damn life. Here I am. Look at this. It don't want me to look. It's like, oh, we don't want her to do nothing. Oh, we're gonna stop her whole screen. That's why we got a phone. Y'all know I lost my phone today. I never lose my phone. That's all I'm gonna say. I lost my phone. And out from the side of the building comes Hickory, Dickory, and Doc. Like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, hey, man, what's up? 'Cause I don't know. I probably be overreacting on shit. Alright, so here's what happened. They always just feel in public. It's like if you think the government involved, you the people, the institution involved, and they're going to show us what's going on in there. Right. So this guy's getting beat up by his stepmom, and then he has to fight with her over the dad's estate. What? Jesus. Alright, so all I'm saying is I feel like that third juror that's missing is Allie Carter. She is elusive. She don't want nobody to know where she is. I wouldn't either. The shit that I've seen come out just while I've seen this trial, this world has to be a scary place for any woman that has anything to do with any of these trials. Virginia Giuffre Roberts just passed. She was a major advocate and victim in the Easting trial. Can I just say Stein? She was in one of the Steins trials. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not of the. It's unfortunate that we live in a place, in a space where a woman is not safe anywhere on this planet. She was in Australia. It shouldn't even be nobody in Australia that can mess with her. And not only was her husband allegedly abusive to her, but also he got custody of the kids. When the family court is set up in that way, it has infiltration. If you can't see that this victim, okay, it would just destroy her to have her children taken away, And she didn't do nothing to the kids. They got in a fight. He ended up with the custody of kids, and it's her money to hold up the family. He a juicer. He like that one dude. Who that one dude that married Britney Spears and then took the kid? That lame ass cat that was her dancer or something. Don't fuck your dancers.
You can't just hand out the job to your best friend. That would be corruption.
So I think that third victim was Ali Carter. I saw it on Mariah Morelli's channel. And Mariah Morelli is like a sincere content creator. Because he's been through this. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Mariah Morelli, having reported it first, I felt like it was some type of validity. First of all, you're not allowed to just lies. Like, that's what gets your channel taken down. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you're allowed to. Literally, I know stuff just from watching YouTube because they had to go and take a lot of these videos down because I think somebody started suing them or something. And so, yeah, I just wanted to like comment on that. When we left off, when I left the house earlier, we left off. I was up to juror 29, but I think that's from last night. So I think the ones that I was commenting about today, I didn't say anything about because I didn't write anything down because I have to hear it in order to figure out. But I did just dismiss this juror that claims he's an airline pilot because, baby, we're going to need you in the sky. I don't want no airline pilots on this jury. I just don't. Something's happening up here in the sky. No airline pilot is allowed to talk about it because we would know. And you want to be on the Diddy jury? I challenge that one. So let me look up something because I want to know the proper word. What is the word used when you want to dismiss a juror? Like you don't want that juror and you are either the prosecution or the defense attorney.
Look what it's done to Wendy Williams and her family. Did they have all these problems before?
Yeah, it's a challenge. It's called a peremptory challenge. Peremptory challenge. So I challenge that one. Each side in a case has the right to ask a certain limited number of jurors to be excused without giving a reason, called a peremptory challenge. Now let me see. So tell me about this peremptory challenge here. I want to know more. Alright. Each side can make an unlimited number of challenges for good reasons called challenges for cause. But when you want to have more questions, it's called a peremptory challenge. And you want to say there to be excused and you want to say a given reason. But when it's for good reasons, it's just a challenge for cause. When attorneys make these challenges, their intent is not to personally embarrass potential jurors, but to ensure the jurors chosen will evaluate the case as fairly as possible for the client. And that's my whole point. Because our legal system assumes innocence of the person who is being accused, there is not such protection for victims. There is not such protection for people who, the U.S. is representing in this case, okay? And because that's not there, I'm going to represent in my explanation exactly why I, as a victim, or a person that has been a victim, a person who can understand these ladies, hopefully, to some degree. And I'm gonna say it like if the law was written to protect the victims and not the guilty. My challenges will be based on protection of the victim. And what I haven't seen, I got information on juror 2, juror 5, juror 6, juror 15, juror 20, and juror 22. A little bit on 28 and juror 29. And I feel like there was one between 22 and 28 that I might have missed. Of which, between all of these jurors, I haven't seen the judge or the prosecuting attorneys really get into protection of the victims. Like choosing people who will be there and who will represent the victim. You know what I'm saying? Like you're choosing only to select people based on. I'm sorry, I need to plug up. Okay, it feels like they're choosing people only to defend Diddy, but not to defend the victims. That's what I'm picking up. And so I'll be saying, okay, I think this person should be dismissed because, I mean, if you work here, if you work at a hotel, like, first of all, I think hotel is the cue. I think the word hotel is causing people to be let off this jury. The one dude yesterday, juror number 15, he was a male. He came in and he said, I just started a new job at a hotel and I ain't see shit else. They said dismissed. Okay, but then the next girl came, juror 20. She was a female, and she had training on May 12th to the 15th. That's when it starts. They was like, well, if you're selected, you're gonna be here. But when the male, all he didn't do was say the word training. Both of these is about jobs, being an inconvenience to their job. And this is something I've not understood. Y'all gotta watch this, man. You gotta feel what I'm saying here. There is set up shit that goes on in picking juries. In the days when court cases are scheduled, there is set up shit that they know. This is a fucking farce. It's like only one time, I went to see the WWE. I think it was then called WWF Wrestling, okay? And before that, I had only seen it on TV. But to sit there and see these guys waiting on, the floor out of the camera shot of the ring and all the shenanigans that goes on outside of the ring, I was like, this is fake as shit. And this is how it looks. Like, look behind the veil. Why do they choose certain people? Why would you have a problem with a male who says he works at a hotel, but you want the female, you're arguing down the female who says she has training on May 12th through the 15th. It feels like they try to pick people who will be inconvenient. Like, there was a lady that said, or dude, that said they have to go to school at 4:50. Let me tell y'all, my disabled ass, honey, I'd have been so mad at this judge, honey. This man gonna say, well, could you get there if we end at 4 o'clock? Bitch, listen, you got how many jurors? You can't find you another one that ain't gotta be at school by 4:50. By the time you get out that building with the crowd and the traffic that this is gonna cause, why would you have a student who has to be logged into class at 4:50? Why impose that on them? This place, I can't handle some things anymore. It's like, what? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to be there on time. Not my disabled ass. By the time I hobble down the steps and hobble in the elevator, and they be looking at me like I don't got these problems. I gotta hobble down these steps. I gotta hobble across the street, hobble into the train. Why put me through that and I'm a student? Like my life, like I'm out of here. That's all I'm saying. I don't appreciate it. And I'm gonna let BJ talk for a while, but I'm gonna have comments. I'm gonna have comments.
So the judge did say, no, you gotta go because you're working with the Southern District of New York on a criminal fraud case already. That was 4 minutes ago. That was juror number 252. Thanks so much, Sarah.
So juror 252 is working with the Southern Division on a criminal fraud case.
You are very, very
juror
welcome.
252, that is.
Thanks so much, the real Sassafras for the $4.99 super sticker.
BJ's good, y'all, and she's working through a court case with some gang stalkers. If you can, support her channel. Go over there and give her 1 million likes. Spread the news. I think she has the most balanced
all bills paid first year.
observation in this court case.
So sorry that happened, Veronica, and I believe it. I believe it.
My opinion. I need help too.
Roger
But
Harris saying allegedly.
if you got some help and you want to spread it around, I need a lot of help. I got the GoFundMe. The GoFundMe streaming right there. GoFundMe.
Well,
please.
Pay off
because the sister is struggling.
I mean, I don't know.
And I live where ain't no transportation. And I just came from a place to get some help. And this guy was in there before me, so there ain't no help around here. I know, sir. And let me tell you, sir, if they would let me have a position of leadership around here, or if I could, I would help you. I can find some money. But I also just walked in a store because we had a power outage last week. I walked in the store, I can show y'all the picture. It was completely fucking empty in there. So I got, on a month when I have food stamps, after not having them forever, I walk in the store to get some victuals, and I can't even buy nothing because the shelves was empty. Okay? And then I'm in the store because I'm in the country. I'm like, is this because of the tariffs, or is this because of the power outage? You feel what I'm saying? Let me find this here doohickey. If I can. Because I might have lost that too. I've been losing shit. I leave the house and I lose shit. This is my issue. This is my disability. That's how it come across. I lose shit. I've been losing shit for years. I used to have my little friend. She just picked stuff up like, here you go. It's right here. Dum-dum. Dum-dum. Shit's right here. I used to be thinking people were stealing from me. No, I just be losing shit.
That's what they did.
It's been like that, y'all.
They touched it. They modified the investment strategy. They did everything you're not supposed to be able to do. They even inserted somebody else as the trustee. They inserted other people as trustees. They were trying to get Lee Taylor, Stonebridge Investment Council involved.
I was in there talking shit in the store. I dare you vote for this dude. These fucking shelves is empty.
Is it true? Yes, it's true. Yeah, I'm supposed to not move. They think I'm a...
Look at that shit.
That's how y'all can know I'm not AI. Y'all can know I'm not AI.
It won't let you take a picture of it. I'll show it later. This fucking, these shelves emptier than a motherfucker.
Yeah,
all that shit was empty. All the cold shit was empty. So that's when I figured out it was because of the power outage.
So trust
all of it. Extra fucking empty.
I think they are.
All I could buy was pretty much junk food and processed food. The vegetables, I don't trust vegetables in the Dollar General. You might as well separate that shit and call it Fruit General. Before I'm going to buy it, I got to feel like it came from freshness. I don't trust the meat in there. I bought the meat one time. That's where they get the crazy meat, man. Juror 252. They know a couple where the girlfriend stabbed the boyfriend and he died. The girlfriend was found not guilty at DOI. I work with the Department of Investigations. They work with SDNY.
It's like maybe he has too much conflict of interest. Maybe he's not going to be able to be impartial.
Right now, yes.
You got to get rid of this guy.
So juror 252, where I take them. I don't know. It depends on who sold out.
That was the most recent. Water break.
Girl, I feel you. I need to start drinking some more water. I don't drink enough water. Because I'm in the country and I don't trust the water either, girl. I don't trust shit no more. It's going to lead to my demise because I literally don't trust it.
I'm going to show y'all my video coming out soon on movement infiltration. It's about the Free Britney movement getting infiltrated by a group of, I don't know, anti-activists. Maybe they were lobbyists. Maybe they worked for a PR firm. The very mysterious special counsel is going to come into view. I don't know if you've been around. If you've been around since Free Britney, put Free Britney in the chat. But if you've been following the channel since Free Britney, do you remember whenever this like lawyer group on Twitter, they were like, it was kind of like not very clear exactly who was in this Twitter account, but then they like hired an actress to fake and pretend like she was like about to be a lawyer. Her name was Noelia Rothery, but they had her go by a fake name, Jess. And then there was somebody in the Free Britney movement, Prescient, aka Surjan, who found the whole thing, called it out, contacted this girl, and said,
they probably got all kind of buzz in here.
It was was a Fiverr assignment. I didn't even know who these people were. But there's a whole video of this girl like, hello, I'm so glad to be the newest lawyer on the team. And it wasn't a lawyer like.
Hold on, hey buddy.
It was like alleged.
How you doing? Oh, I'm okay. Let me turn this off. Hang on. But you can go ahead and talk. What's up?
They were about to be a lawyer and they were about to take the bar. And none of it was true.